All right, shalom, shalom. I want to start off by giving all praise and honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, HaKadosh, the bonus of my apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone. Shalom, salutations to the brothers out there pushing the word, sincerity, and truth. Shalom to the Habakariim out there, which means peace to the elect, and the brother Amath. Well, the elect consists of the men, women, and children that's looking to be guided by the Ruach HaKodesh in these end times, which consists of the men, women, and children, you know. I'm the brother Amath coming at you with a video, and something I've been meditating on is prayer and fasting. And you know, you can ask yourself that question, like Zaquan Monaghan had did. What shall I do? Well, one of the first things you should do is pray. Pray for guidance. Pray for your foot not to be slipped. You know, pray for the Holy Spirit, the Hakodash, not to be taken away from you. You know, do that with supplication, righteous begging. You know, fast. You know, deny yourself. You know, don't afflict yourself. Meaning, when the scriptures talk about afflicting yourself, it's basically reacting certain events in your head over and over again until it becomes a wound, and every time you think about it, it's like a sting or some type of pain. You know, we must understand that the more we deny ourselves, the more we put off the flesh, the more we're able to receive spiritual gifts. You know, it comes in many forms and shapes and sizes. And I wanted to start it off with this. This is 2 Chronicles 20, verse 1. And it says, "And it came to pass after this also, that the children of Moab and the children of Ammon and them other beside the Ammonites came against Jehoshaphat to battle. Then there came some that told Jehoshaphat, saying, There cometh a great multitude against thee beyond the sea on this side Syria. And behold, they be in Hazah Son Tamar, which is, so like I had to ask. Egedi. Yeah, which is in Egedi. It says, and Jehoshaphat feared and set himself to seek the Lord and proclaimed a fast throughout all Judah, because he was, hey man, he needs help, needs guidance. That's not a problem. Hey, there you go. That's not a prideful mind. That asks for help. Ain't nothing wrong with, we all need help. And it says, and Judah gathered themselves together to ask help of the Lord. Even out of all the cities of Judah, they came to seek the Lord. And it says Jehoshaphat's prayer. And Jehoshaphat stood in the congregation of Judah and Jerusalem in the house of the Lord before the new court, and said, O Lord, power of our fathers, art not thou power in heaven? And rulest not thou over all the kingdoms of the heathen? And in thy hand is there not power and might, so that none is able to withstand thee? Art not thou our power, who didst drive out the inhabitants of this land before thy people Israel, and gavest it to the seed of Abraham, thy friend, forever? And they dwelt in the land." Yeah. So he's praying, man. Are you not that man? Are you not that power? All right. I'm gonna jump down. What's it? 15. Yeah, I'm gonna jump down to this one because this is the point. It says, and he said, "Hearken ye all." Okay, because this was a Levite. He stood up. Please forgive me. I'm gonna do my best. It says, then, this is verse 14. Then upon Jahazel, the son of Zechariah, the son of Benai, the son of Jael, the son of Mathaniah, Salakia, Methenai, a Levite, the son of Aspen, came the Spirit of the Lord in the midst of the congregation, and he said, hearken ye, all Judah, and ye inhabitants of Jerusalem, and thou King Jehoshaphat. Thus saith the Lord unto you, be not afraid nor dismayed by reason of this great multitude, for the battle is not yours, but Yahweh Bashem Shines. Well, that was the point. It's crazy, right? Because I was going to read the other one, right? Because it says, let's lock it. Now that was it. Yeah, but the whole point of the point is that it's not our battle, it's of the Lord. You know, so amen. Be learning to let go, learning to unlearn things, you know, and put on Yahweh Shem Shai. What that's the ultimate goal, is to learn to let go of these feelings and learn to let go of these carnal minds, right? Because what we're trying to do is ultimately receive something these bodies can't necessarily handle. All right, so it's going to take the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai basically to force us to do things the body is saying no to, right? What we all grew up eating pork. If you didn't grow up eating pork, you grew up in some type of fashion to where we're all Gentiles, right? So our bodies are telling us do this, do that, and you know, and Satan don't take no coffee breaks. If you think this is gonna, like, one day Satan's just not gonna mess with you to put some type of crazy thought in your mind, that's just not it's not true, man. Satan is constantly gonna be probably playing music in your head while you're sleeping, or while you're trying to go to sleep, or while you're driving, or puts some type of crazy thought in your mind, you know. But one of the things is to learn to let go. Let me grab that in Psalms 55 verse 22. This is Psalms 55 verse 22. It says, let me start up one. Yeah, no, this is it. This cast thy burdens upon the Lord, and he shall sustain thee. Yeah, when you look up that word sustain, it's called wall, right? And basically it says to nourish, to support. Let me get it real quick. It ain't nothing to it but to do it. It says to seize, contain, measure, to measure, calculate, to sustain, maintain, contain. It says to sustain, support, nourish, hold in, restrain, to support, endure. It says to supply. It says supplied, to be supplied. And you're gonna be supplied the spirit, man. You know, if you learn to let go, learn to, like, look, I'm not gonna eat or drink anything for the next 2 days. I'm not gonna eat or drink anything for one day. You know, start off with that. How about I just do the water fast and see how much Satan messes with you throughout that day, and then you know, you see certain things and you want to, you know, eat it and things of that nature. So that's why you know, one of the biggest things is to fast from is food and water, because that's one of the fastest things that you get ahead and comfort your soul. All right, I'm going back. He shall sustain thee, shall nourish thee, shall be supplied with the spirit of thee. He shall never suffer the righteous to be moved, right? Because what we're looking to be those men that stood stiffly for the Lord, right? So what do you have to do is cast your burdens on the Lord, man. Just totally forget, you know, give yourself up. This is the Lord's battle. But I read it anyway. This is Psalms 55 verse 23. But thou, O power, shalt bring them down into the pit of destruction. Bloody and deceitful men shall not live out half their days, but I will trust in thee. Yeah, man. Hey, what we're looking to be those men that do righteously. So to constantly be in the spirit and power, Yahweh Shem Yahshua, you need to deny yourself. Right? There's gonna be times where you're gonna want to do things. Hey, that's another one, right? You're gonna want to be able to do things, but you're not gonna be able to, right? Even with the end times, right? You're gonna desire to go to a city, not gonna be able to. So right now, it's good to work on your spirit now. You know, mortify your members now. So what you don't become a bug out. I'm gonna jump the gun on this one. 25 Proverbs 25. Right, because I'm gonna get ahead and get the one where it talks about your spirit. 25, I drop right down. It says 25, 26. This is Proverbs 25 and verse 26. A righteous man falleth down before the wicked is as a troubled fountain and a corrupt spring. Yeah, it's lucky. I can remember get that NLT because that's what I read it in when I looked it up. It says this Proverbs 25 verse 26 in the NLT. If the godly give in to the wicked, it's like polluting a fountain or mudding a spring. You know, and what we want to be those rivers of living water, but you want people to actually drink from it. Nobody's gonna want to drink some muddy water, right? It says it's not good to eat much honey, and it's not good to seek honor for thyself. A person without self-control is like a city with broken down walls. So self-control, you know, sometimes you might be into certain things during certain times in a certain store, or you might be one of those people that be on the couch and you you need such and such to sit on the couch and watch a movie, or you need such and such to watch a video, or whatever the case may be. You might be into like burning the sage and things of that nature. You might be kind of big on that, but you don't want, in the end times, you kind of want to make sure that your nuts and bolts are tightened down to where it don't get you all crazy and you might bug out over it. You know, and I know that seems something small, but that's a possibility, and that's what we need to consider, that could be something to go ahead and make you fall. You know, something that small, you know? And like, you know, brothers got kids and things of that nature, so, you know, that's even bigger. You know, something like, damn, man, you can't feed your kids and you torment yourself and in your own counsel, and you torment yourself to where you cause a wound. We all wounded. We all got things that's going on with us, but don't create something new to where something may not be true and you didn't learn to let go, and now you're hanging on and you're just killing yourself, and now you're drowning. You know, it's the spirit that I got the little water up there. And you know, like we know that certain thoughts are like weights, man, you know? And if you hang on to that weight too much and you trying to swim to your destination, man, you ain't gonna make it if that weight too heavy. With a weight in general, man, you know what I'm saying? This is an endurance race. You want to get as rid of much weight as possible. Okay, so going back, yeah, but then something I was realizing too, with like, oh yeah, that's a good one. Let me grab this. This is Romans 8. We all know it, but it applies. These small scriptures are going to apply a lot more than these super duty heavy scriptures in these end times, man. We're going to know that what the conduct is going to be one of the most important things, all right? Of course, seeing the signs and the times, without a shadow of a doubt. But one thing, when you see the signs and the times, what, are you going to freak out? If you're one of your, you know, somebody around you that's like, what happens if things pop off and you're amongst your peers? What are you going to do? What are you going to tell them? How are you going to react? These are the things that you consider before it happens, so your mind will be prepared before it happens. So it's like self-control, self-examination, you know, and putting yourself through these exercises already mentally, so when it happens, you'll be prepared somewhat. You know, you won't be fully caught with your pants down. Okay, let me this is Romans 8 verse. Give me a second to lock you. You read, you know, I'll start from the top. This is Romans 8 verse 1. There is therefore now no condemnation to them which are in Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, who walk not after the flesh, but after the Spirit. For the law of the Spirit of life is Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, which made me free from the law of sin and death. You know, because what we got the new covenant, which it was led by mercy. So what? As we are more considered for our faith than our works. But you have to understand, faith without works is dead. You know, so you have to put forth a good effort of your hand to these works, so you could show your faith towards Yahweh Shem Shai, not man. You know, before I turned on the camera, man, I was thinking about like a lot of things before the brothers that came in behind me, and the things that was happening. Like there was a lot of stuff that happened, and there was even not a few years ago, there was things that were said about certain brothers. Certain brothers was looking at certain brothers crazy and things of that nature. But you look at brothers now, brothers is thriving, brothers is flourishing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. We must understand to not look on the outward appearance, man, but on the inward part. And that's what constantly got to go over that. And, fast and pray, man, because what you see, well, let me get that, Salakia. Because the disciples couldn't cast that demon out because they doubted. They had a little bit of doubt. Even though they was doing the work, they had doubt in there somewhere. What is damn Salakia? Oh man. No bueno. There you go. I'm gonna get Matthew's, I think it. Let me just do it like this. 17. I thought it was 22. Let me get Matthew 17 and 21 and 17. This is Matthew 17 in verse. Yeah, but I'll just give you the backdrop. The disciples wanted to cast out a devil out of a certain man, but they couldn't do it. And then, okay, let me just get it though. Just for somebody that might not know. This is Matthew 17 verse 14. And when they were come to the multitude, there came to him a certain man kneeling down to him, saying, Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for oft times he falleth into the fire and oft into the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. And Yahushua answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. Yeah, man. You see Yahushua kind of was just like, man, like faithless, man, couldn't do it. But, this is what's going to happen. This says, and Yahushua rebuked the devil, And he departed out of him, and the child was cured from that very hour. Then came the disciples to Yahushua apart and said, Why could not we cast him out? And Yahushua said unto him, Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of mustard seed, ye shall say unto this mountain, Remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and never shall be. And it says, nothing shall be impossible unto you. Howbeit this kind goeth not out but by prayer and fasting. So you have to pray and fast, to strengthen your belief, to get ahead and release, release and let go, cast your burdens upon the Lord. Okay, I'll speed it up a little. And let me get the Proverbs 16. But this whole video is based on what prayer and fasting, man. We constantly want to be in the like mind of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shine. So I'll just start at one because I thought it was real good, right? But since it's already like in 20 minutes, I'll just get to the point. It says, this is Proverbs 16 verse 6. By mercy and truth, iniquity is purged, and by the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil. By the fear of the Lord, men depart from evil, man. It says, when a man's ways please the Lord, he maketh even his enemies to be at peace with him. And that was one of the main points, man. When your ways please the Lord, even your enemies are at peace with you. And that's pretty much it, man. You constantly want to be not lovers of pleasures, but lovers of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. And I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kapadash. Hope this video was edifying, motivational, and inspiring to the Happakarim out there. Or just a reminder of keep prayer and fasting in your repertoire and your routine. We should be wanting to do it more and more because those days are coming to where things are going to get shaky. And yeah, man, your ways please the Lord. Your enemies will be at peace with you. Satan's not going to release, but one thing we can do is just get, ease, pump up, ease up off us a little bit, by just pleasing the Lord, because Satan can't mess with us when we're pleasing the Lord. So, the bonds to my apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone, shalom to the Happakarim out there, which means peace to the elect, and shalom to the brothers out there pushing the word of sincerity and truth from the brother Amah. I want to say shalom.